The Queen's chair. You woodwind this is pine, by the way. It doesn't look like it, doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Yeah.
It's old pine. We had David, the Lord Viscount Lord David Lindley. He is the grandson of the current Queen of England. Came here, and he remembered this chair because this chair was made for his grandmother. It was made for Queen Mary. And it was made for Queen Mary for use for one day. She judged an agricultural show in England, and because they made the chair for her to sit in for the show and be a jurist or a guest, then they sent the chair to the castle. And this chair went to the castle. Well, it didn't stay there very long because the problem with the Queen, particularly Queen Mary, was as Queen Mary would say, "Oh, I like this. This is very nice." Well, that was kind of a hint. So the next day, they bring her whatever it was. So handkerchiefs, at one point she had like 7,000 handkerchiefs because she liked hankies, and she would compliment the person on what a lovely handkerchief, and they would send them handkerchiefs to the castle. Well, it came in the front door, was received graciously, and exited out the back door to some other place. So David Lindley actually remembers this chair as being one that was made for his grandmother. Now it's funny proportion, right? You know why it's funny proportion? Well, if you go to Blenheim Palace in England, that's where Winston Churchill was born. In the library of Blenheim Palace, there's a statue of Queen Mary, a life-size statue of Queen Mary, up on a big pedestal in the middle of the library at the far end. Beautiful, right? And there she stands. She's about 5'7", has a waist about this big around, very shapely, beautiful arms, kind of regal pose, all that kind of stuff. The only problem was Queen Mary was about 4'5" and about 4'5". Right? If they made the chair in correct proportion, she wouldn't fit. So that's why this one is a Chippendale chair that's a little bit quirky in its dimensions, because it was actually made for her. They knew the Queen was going to be sitting in it. So they made it a little more robust, and they made the proportions a little wonky because so were hers.